Times like these, and when I'm dealing with my car, this be when I'm like, yeah, maybe I need to settle down. Get me a man's to do all this here.
These are dream moves. This is someone else. I'm not myself. No.
Today is only December 18th, and I just ordered this 5 days ago. I finally pulled the trigger 5 days ago, and I talked about it during one of my lives. I'm sorry, the lives didn't work out. Well, first of all, hello, and welcome to another day hanging out with me. I am talking about, if you don't know, this bench that I got from Temu. My hair looks a mess. Yes, it does. I've been wearing a hat for the last couple of days and not doing anything to it at night, but all of that is beside the point. The point is, I still got my bench. It's not all that heavy, so I think I'm gonna be able to drag it back there myself. I do have a dolly, I do. I have a dolly, but I blocked the dolly with my car. I wasn't thinking, we didn't think of the steps, but it's not that far, so let's drag it and see what we got. I'm excited. This is my first time ordering off Temu, and some of y'all were talking about how safe it is to order, right? I'm worried that, oh, I've never done it before. I don't want to give my credit card information out. Finally, that fan turned off. The heat's coming on, off and on, because I do not believe in heating up furniture while I'm gone at work. Today is, what is today? Wednesday, the 18th? I think I mentioned the 18th. I didn't mention it's Wednesday. So if the date's wrong, the day is right for sure. But anyway, y'all had said that Temu was pretty safe. And I was worried about, you know, credit card theft information and all that. Like I said, now that I got me some good credit, I want to protect it. So here is my Temu box. We're going to drag it in. It's the bench. Let me just show y'all instead of setting it up and doing all that talking. Come on. We're just going to angle it. There we go. We're going to angle it like this. And let's drag it on through. Be with me, Father. I got it tufted because my bed is tufted. It doesn't tell me which way is up. I'm going to assume this way since that's where the words are. And let's get some scissors, open this up. Girl, I ain't thinking of nothing. I'm just excited. I'm so excited. Where are my scissors? Urgh. Don't judge me, because I'm going to get to this thing. We just have to bust it open with my hammer. Because they got this taped. Too good to play. Girl. Where are my scissors? I don't know how you get out the box. I shall not be stopped, though. I guess if I bust it all off the sides. Let's hope we don't plan to return it, because I don't know how. Times like these, and when I'm dealing with my car, this be when I'm like, yeah, maybe I need to settle down. Get me a man's to do all this here. Uh-oh. Oh, she getting at it now, though. Oh, she getting at it. But look at me, I'm getting it out. Woo. Ain't gonna say it's easy. And a man's strength would be much easier for him. What is all this in here? Oh, okay, the armrest or something. I gotcha. Gotcha. Woo! Okay. How you like me now? Okay. That's a nice yellow. I like it. It's cheerful and it adds a little depth to my white walls with the white trim and all that stuff. Unless you don't like yellow. And if I'm not mistaken, shut up and talk to me. Okay, yes. Look at that, that goes together pretty nicely. So we'll be putting these back up. Yes, ma'am, Pam. It is time to add a little character to this room. Okay, not you just slide on. Is that what I see? No, you lying. It's that easy. Slide on. Oh, baby. Okay, let me put the shoes on first. They got directions. We don't read no stinking directions. Y'all know that. I legit do not know what it is about reading directions. That it disturbs me. It's like admitting some kind of defeat. I don't admit defeat until I'm actually defeated. Where are my scissors? Who's she getting mad? I'm glad I don't have any nails on right now. This much tape though, for real. Was it necessary? It was already in the box. Okay. Getting on my nerve now. Let me go and get a knife. Say hello to my little friend. Quit playing with me. Huh. If I cut my food self, somebody call for me. Call the peoples. Hey. I don't even know what the legs look like. We're gonna find out together, aren't we? I really didn't think it was gonna come this fast. Get out of here. These legs actually complement the ones in my living room. You would have thought I bought these in the same decade. Because I've had that living room furniture for years. Years and years and years. Like, my little girl was a little girl when I got that furniture. Okay. Where did they go though? I don't see no holes. Oh, the legs must go on. Yep, there are the holes. Okay. And we just really slide. Y'all, do you see how easy this is? This is crazy. I've never seen furniture assembled this easily. So this has little slides and grooves that I'm about to slide onto the bench part of it. And under here are the holes for me to screw the legs. What? It cannot be as simple as 1, 2, 3, but it's looking like it. It is. Girl, it's so easy. I'm starting to wonder why y'all didn't tell me to order on Temu before. Y'all saw me slip sliding and darn near busting my tail. Y'all could have just said, hey, Kymberly, let me get you some of that Temu furniture while you're trying to be cheap. Catch this in this groove. Put this one in that groove. And slide it in. I love it when we're grooving together. No, that ain't what the words are. It ain't grooving. But it's my house, my song, my way. Yes. Just like that. Let's screw the legs in. Can I tell y'all, this is actually really sturdy. It's sturdy. I like that. There's a little gap between my bed and this just because I have a foot at the, foot in my bed. But no, I like this. I do. What y'all think? We're gonna put the curtains up. I'm gonna see if that's too much yellow. I think I'm just gonna run the curtains up the middle. I like it. Okay, Temu. I'm gonna have to check the website to see exactly what it costs, but it was only like $100. Whereas everywhere else I was looking, $400, $500. I didn't see one any less than like $379. Temu came through with the low. I like it. Should I have gotten it in leather? No, I don't think so. I don't know. Now I'm back and forth on leather. Leather might have given it a smoother look, but I like the texture. I don't know. Leather is its own texture, right? I don't know. It's here now. I think I like it as is. I think I'm sticking with this. That's a good size. All right, let's see what else we're doing. Feel like I'm balling. I went and got 2 ladders. How about that? Still have not found my scissors. Y'all, that is the craziest mystery to me. I do not lose scissors. Not to mention pairs of scissors. So, I really do not know what happened to my scissors. I've been finding everything but. Let me quit playing and go get the knife again. Have I looked super hard? No, but they should have popped up. Like, I can honestly say I have not been missing scissors in my life for this long. That's weird. Let's put that somewhere so I don't forget to cut my silly self. Why is this so hard to open? Because I ain't using scissors. Yeah, I ain't the biggest fan of this. And it doesn't sound like high quality material coming out of Walmart. Go figure. Y'all, are we supposed to be boycotting Walmart? Yeah, I ain't crazy about these, but I figured they'll get the job done. They look like this on the ends. So I'm just going full on with the silver and gold mixed metal look. Cause why not? Girl, I said I was gonna montage it out, didn't I? Let me shut up. Speaking of shut up, girl, I tell you, I don't know if I need to get my happy parts back on doing the live again anytime soon, because I just opened up my mouth and let it all flow out. Like that was, I said I messed around. This break be a little more extended than I had ought wanted it to be. I need to get it together on them lives. That's why I was scared to get back on. I said, you know what? The way those lives and my mouth go, they don't go together. So yeah, I don't know. And usually when I do videos like this, like I'm gonna look back at this footage. I'm gonna edit it. I'm gonna cut some parts out. I'm gonna do all the things, right? I have not gone back and looked at that live. Because I can remember bits and pieces of what I can't even blame it on alcohol. Can I pretend I was drinking beforehand? Because I don't think I even had any wine during the live. I should have at least had some wine. Now that might be the out. That might be the out. Every time I do a live, have a little glass of wine and blame it on the alcohol. I don't know how that went. But I'm gonna just blame it on the alcohol. That's what we're gonna do. That's the plan right there. But anywho, the plan for now, let me put this stuff up. Hey y'all, I was in the process of dusting my headboard when I thought about it, and I was like, I should film a little bit of this just in case someone doesn't know it. So over here you can see where I've already started the dusting process, and what I use to dust it when I get around to it is a fabric sheet. Over here, I have not started dusting it, so I'm hoping you can see the difference. But anyway, you grab a little fabric sheet, you do, your magic rubbing and scrubbing, and I already see a difference in person. I'm gonna try again over here. See this area? This is a little bit darker and dustier. This is just where dust settles, It's no reflection on your cleanliness or not. But I'm just rubbing that a few times and then, excuse me, and then hopefully you guys can see the difference. But not only do these fabric sheets do a good job of dusting it, but it also leaves such a nice smell when you're done. My shot's probably gonna really be unstable because I'm using my left hand now, but yeah, we just scrub it up and look, you see some of that dust that we got on there? It's a good tip. Hope you use it. Okay, so here's what we got. For practicality purposes, you see the oil that I put on my tray here because I'm really here to lotion my feet, put on my shoes, all those things. That's where all of this started from. So then I went ahead and started putting up some of my other stuff. I got the sconces, this same old, I don't even know what to call that. I'm going to call it wall art that I had before, and the 2 trees. I think I'm going to leave these 2 trees in the bedroom, which means I need to buy another tree for my living room. You see where this is going? All because of this bench. This old cheap bench, which I do love. I am now about to spend more money on more stuff. But then we come around here and I've got these curtains. They're a taupe color. I tell you that because I'm not sure that the color is going to come across genuinely on camera. But they're taupe and they pick up the color of the chest of drawers. Forgive my little ring light there. And then of course the middle one here is the same old yellow one I have. But let me tell you about these old high water curtains. They really need to be 96 inches. They're still just 84 because I'm not trying to special order and pay a whole lot more money for more curtains. I just, no, it's a no. I got some limits. Now over here, I've got this mirror. This mirror was okay for a temporary fix. And actually it was okay just for the long haul. But since I got this doggone bench and I started putting up more stuff, I feel like now I need to get another mirror. And if you recall, I had a gold trim mirror before, but I broke it in the move. I think I want to go back to At Home and see if they have another gold tone mirror. Now it's off center. Hi y'all. It's off center and askew because I needed room to put my camera tripod, you know, when I'm doing my try-ons or something in my mind. Getting ready for the day. And actually, I used it the other day too. No, I didn't. I used my webcam. But I would have used it the other day had I not gone live when I was doing, let me just step in the mirror and talk to y'all. Oh, I changed out of my bodysuit because I accidentally got toothpaste on it. I do not know why my breasts are looking like that. I don't know if you can see it. Excuse me. I plan to zip this up later. But anyway, the off-center thing that I've got going on here is because I need to set up for the camera. Y'all helped me all, or charging, excuse me. So anyway, I think I left off at just saying that this is off-center because I need to, you know, have space for when I'm getting dressed. I want to see myself and then have the camera set up to see me as well. I do not mount my TVs. I don't know. I don't take TV watching all that seriously, so it's fine sitting here on my faux fireplace thing here. Girl, I'm telling you, this bench got me in a mood. I sit on the bench to do my kikiing now. I sat there, did a live, and thank y'all so much for getting me to pull the trigger on Temu. Okay, but anywho, here's this wall. It's pretty bare. I do have a picture that I plan to put up. It is the same picture that I had before, unless I see a different one. But I feel like just looking at this, it's not going to fill in that space appropriately. And the space is so off center. So we're going out to see about finding some more stuff to put up there. I'm telling you, this bench, the money I saved on this bench is going to cost me in the other stuff that I plan on getting. But let me stop talking, finish getting dressed, and get out the door. How about that? And spend this money. Oh, looks like I need to pick up some new shoestrings too. These are getting darkish. It's from all the lotion and stuff that I'll have on my hands when I'm putting or tying my shoes up. But anywho, y'all, speaking of the live, okay, I mentioned the live and y'all helping me get dressed. I was getting dressed for a first date. The first date was okay. It was nothing to write home about. It was cool. I ended up, after the date, because listen, so I think we went out at like 5 o'clock, I want to say, for dinner. I do not believe in late dates. Like, I just don't, because then you start talking about inappropriate things the later it gets. You start getting inappropriate ideas, and this ain't that. You know what I mean? So I like to keep it nice and early, still have time later to do whatever I want to do. And as it turned out, I took my happy parts right on over to Cooper's Hawk, did another tasting after the date. I mentioned a quick reference. I said something like, I've already had my snack before my date. If you don't know, when I go on a date, I don't like to go in want for anything. So I want to make sure I'm not starving. I have enough room to eat, but I'm not starving. I'm not head down eating and, you know, waiting on the next entree so much that I'm not listening. I want to be really in tune to what a guy has to say, because this first date might end up being our very last. Why am I still sitting here? Let's just talk in the car. All right? Okay, so just picking up where I left off at the house, I feel like when you go on a date, you've heard me say this before probably, that you should not go wanting for anything. You should not be starving. You want to be attentive when he's talking. You should not be distracted. You know, put your phone away. Enjoy the date, be in the moment. Notice if he's distracted. Notice how he handles things. I particularly like to see how they handle servers, because I think the way that they talk to the people who are helping them is indicative of who their character is. Like it to me is just a telling thing. So you want to be attentive. Yes, I like a man who is assertive and in charge, but I also like him to know how to handle that, how to handle his assertiveness. Because again, I don't have a problem saying that I am a submissive woman. If I am married to someone, then he is to be the leader of my household. I need to know how he handles leadership. So yeah, it's a small thing, but it is a thing. So I'm paying attention to that as well. What else? I've talked about don't go on a date horny. You're going with this man because he's so fine. Handle yourself before you go on that date. You know, be sure that all of your cylinders are well lubricated and fired as they should be, so that you are truly paying attention and listening on this date. I am someone who is accused of, pretty much behaving like a Swiffer. All it takes is a little bit and I'm done with someone, and that isn't true. There are certain things, like I don't have a long list of requirements for men, but the things that I require, such as kindness, character, assertiveness, and things like that, consistency, integrity, those few things that I do require are huge. So when I see chinks in that kind of armor, or if I see flaws in those few things, then yeah, I'm good. I'm on to the next. That's just my choice, So a lot of people are like, oh, you can work with them. I've done that. Y'all got to remember, I'm a 50-some-odd-year-old bird. I've done those things. I've worked with men. I can tell you honestly, it has not worked in my experience. We'll say that. I'm not going to say it never works, because you should never really deal in nevers, right? There are exceptions to any and every rule, but I'm not one who's going to live by exceptions. There are people who have been ejected from a car, had a hand injury, and been just fine. As you can see, I wear my seatbelt. You know what I mean? So no, they're just safety precautions that I take in my life now that I'm just not willing to compromise on, and nor should you. You need to have yourself ready. You need to have an outline of the things that really matter. We're getting ready to go into 2025 here, and you need to know those things that you want. There's so much. Oh, I'm sorry, my camera's shaking like crazy. But there's so much that I've learned throughout various decades of my life. I just feel like when you don't have standards and when you don't stand for something, like the saying goes, you'll fall for anything. You'll go for anything. You'll sit there wondering, why am I with this man? Why did I settle in this regard? Like, no, I mean, I can compromise on certain things. I prefer a bald head. Man got hair, I'm not throwing him back in the water. You know what I mean? I prefer a tall guy. Man's not tall, that doesn't really change things for me. You know what I mean? It depends now. I will say I have dated short men who have a short man complex. Now, if he's a short guy and I pick up on that, then I'm good. It's not because he's short. It's because some short men tend to be mean. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know. But yeah, so it's not that I won't date a man because he's short. I won't date a short man with a short man's complex. That I won't do. I prefer a more husky man, but I've dated slimmer men. So I'm not talking about preferences. I'm talking about flat out, outright standards. And so, yeah, I require consistency. I require kindness. Like, my bad boy days and phase, baby, that over with. That long gone. I need that kind of kindness. Gentle giants is what I really prefer. And my hair is a whole mess, off subject. But it was so foggy and rainy and drizzly last night. I got my hat ready to put on as soon as I get ready to leave the car. I just didn't want to put it on now because I'm talking to you all. But yeah, there definitely needs to be an understanding of what your standards are and what your preferences are. Not only that, but you need to go into a date ready to listen and observe for your standards. And I just feel like you can't do that from a place of want. Yeah, when you're operating out of a place of want or need, you're setting yourself up for trouble. You need to be operating in a mindset of abundance. Yeah, I just had something to eat. You can add to that by taking me to dinner. You know, it's not I need you to eat. I need you for this sustenance. No, I don't. My thing is when I get serious and I lock it down, because I'm at a point now where I can say, oh, that'll probably happen. I'm open to it now, because at first I was like, I don't know about that. But when I get to that point and phase, it is going to be because I am able to add to his life. I am able to benefit him. And it is also because he is able to benefit me as well. And I mean not take one thing away. So have that abundance mindset, that addition, that mindset of someone can add and provide more. You know, I won't tell you whether or not you should have a provider mindset. I think that's for everyone to decide on their own. Me, I'm going to have a provider mindset. I'm looking for a man with a provider mindset. I can't stand stingy people in general. I also think this is where and why solo dates comes into play too. You need to be comfortable going to different places. You need to be comfortable with the idea that, hey, I can do this on my own or by myself. And if he comes along, then that's in addition to. If you've never had it, you've never done it, you haven't gone to this place, then when he does it or provides it for you, it's like, oh my gosh, you know, wow, he's giving me this. No. He doesn't need to give that to you. He doesn't need to provide that for you. Yes, I have a provider mindset, but catch what I'm saying. He doesn't need to necessarily provide that for you. He can add to your life in that regard. So, I mean, I hope I'm being clear. I don't want to be too preachy in this regard, but solo dates is a thing. It is, to me, it is a necessary thing. And I think more and more, I know I've been doing it since before it was ever even called solo dates. I was just going out to eat, and since I was going to a nice place to eat, I was putting on some nice clothes, and since I was putting on some nice clothes, I might as well put on a little makeup, and you know, so that was my mindset at the time. Now I think solo dating is becoming more acceptable, because I remember going places and they were like, oh, it's just you? Oh, okay, but you look so nice. And it's as if, you know, you should be able to find someone. I had a whole husband.
Turn right onto Northeast Columbus Street.
Some of those times I had a whole husband at home, you know, and I was still going out by myself. But anyway, I just think it's important that you have those things, ladies, that you experience those things, and that you have those standards for what you want throughout life. In every regard, have standards for how you want to be treated and talked to at work. Have standards, have decorum too now, but have standards for your friendships and things like that. So many people talk about, I give. Why? I got you on one I give, maybe even the second one, to see whether or not this person
Then at the next one,
is what you thought. But after that, why are you still giving? That doesn't make sense. Oh, look at that, the sun breaking out. Because I'll tell you what, it was so foggy last night. Felt like I was in London and ain't never been. That's another one
at the light,
I'm working
turn right
on.
onto Northeast Columbus Street. Then take the first left onto Northeast Rice Road.
All right, I don't want to keep drawing this out. Let's head on over to At Home. Old girl ain't gonna stop telling me these directions, and I need them. So we'll meet up soon. I'll tell you what, that bench is costing me more and more. I like this painting, and it incorporates all the colors in my room. But I don't want to pay $140 for it. I just don't see it. Oh, the frustration. And you came here for a mirror. And you're already picking up Christmas ornaments and more foolishness. Okay, y'all, so here we go. Take 2 on this gold trimmed mirror. We're going to replace this one with the gold one. And I just had it propped up on the wall. So we're just gonna prop this one up on the wall. And I don't know where I'm putting this one, but it's going somewhere. let's drag her out. We shall see how this goes. It's actually meant to be hung on the wall, but I'm not doing that. We're just gonna prop it right on up. And it's heavy enough that it holds itself up. Y'all know what I wish I could find right about now? My scissors. Scissor mystery continues. I'm highly confused. There we go. Take that back. I don't need no stink of scissors. I am gonna need to clean it. The lady who works at home and I, we were trying, well, we actually got it onto one of those little flatbed carts, whatever you call it, flatbed something. That part was fine. Then came the time when we had to lift it and put it in the car. It's not the lightest mirror in the world. Add that to the fact that I ain't worked out a little bit. It's been so rainy here in Kansas City. I haven't even been doing my walking. So not only have I not lost any weight, I'm pretty sure I've gained some. So we got extra work to do. But that's all right. Who don't like a challenge? Ain't that what we tell ourselves? It's a challenge. I'm challenging myself to do better. Oh, you're gonna come up out your mirror now. Once again, kind of working my nerve with this business. There we go, that was a big one. Here's a big one, you're sure enough digging. All right, here we go. But it was pretty cool. Met a nice gentleman, and he saw us struggling to get it into the car, and he was like, I can get that for you. Hoist. He just lifted it up, put it in. It was so easy. And I am not one of those independent women. We got it, we do. No, you want to help? Thank you, sir. I much obliged. I appreciate that. Y'all don't need to be like that either. The amount of cortisol it takes for us to do something that men don't even have to struggle with a little bit, you know. We up here 2 hands, 2 fists in it, and they just need 2 fingers. No, let those men be men. Let them help. I strongly believe in that. Then he took it too far, talking about somebody, you know, if you need somebody at your house to take it out the car. See, ain't nobody asked for all that. I'm trying to make sure that it's good and stable, which I don't need to because I still haven't cleaned it yet. Okay, we good. And then the camera will go over there. Let's try it out and see. We'll get the phone in a minute. I thought I heard it the first time. Wasn't sure. Oh yeah. I need to put the, what do you call it, viewfinder out. Yeah, y'all can see me. I can see the mirror. We need to tilt it just a little bit more. We're good to go. I did look for a picture or something to put up here. I didn't find one. I mean, I did. I found some, but they were asking way too much. So we might leave this wall for a project later and just kind of consider what's done to be done for now. So I figured since I couldn't find a bigger picture at home today, I'm just gonna put these up on the sides as a temporary fix. I know, I said I was gonna leave it alone, but it's hard. Once you start getting into the metal with it mold, you just keep meddling and meddling until you just piss yourself all the way off. And I'm about there. This whole thing here is getting on my nerves. I'm about there. Okay. And let's scoot over. Put a curtain over here. I don't know, it's all off balance because, like I said, I need my mirror and stuff. Where'd that nail go? There it is. Uh-huh. And then, how do I want to put this one though? Same direction? Different direction? I think we'll just put it the same direction. Keep it simple, girl. Keep it simple. Ooh, that's so off-centered. It's the off-centeredness that drives me a little crazy, but y'all see why it has to be like that. Like, the picture can't be in the middle of the TV because the TV can't be way over there because the mirror and the... I'm not anal. I promise I'm not. I just resemble anal people. I think I want it to go like this. Lower. Intentionally lower. Because, I mean, once you start going off balance and askew, you might as well just keep the theme rolling, right? Oh! I knew that thing wasn't on there sturdy. And voila. Okay, that filled up the space better. I want to break up with this whole doing stuff. Yes, I do. You can tell I've been at this for too long because when I started, these flowers were fresh. But you know what? They in the background, so we're gonna play like they still look good. And we're gonna do this thumbnail, yes we are. Turn on some lights. Turn off some lights. I don't know, it look warmer with the light on, doesn't it? Yeah, a little bit warmer. Oh, Lordy. We tired, boss. Okay, let's see. All right, here's what we're looking at. High water curtains and all. Play like you don't see it. Matter of fact, let me just go up. How about that? And now I'm gonna keep it real. They high water. Ring light. There's me. There's this. And that's a wrap.